Welcome to part two. We're joined by Andy, who is not from Aberdeen. Are you, Andy? You what, mate? Can't hear you, mate. Can't hear you, mate.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's if it's not you, it's me, innit? Look, I've got. I'll tell you what. There's trees blown down, mate. Down here, trees getting ripped up at cricket ground near here. I swear to God,
Aye.
trees
I
getting
found,
ripped up. I've just been looking on Birmingham Live here. Trees ripped up out at road.
jeez,
Yeah.
you've won that. Just when you were talking about microphones earlier, I found this microphone that my son gave me, but it obviously doesn't work because I just plugged it in there and you couldn't hear me.
Oh well. What is it?
Maybe
One of
need,
them wireless ones?
yeah, it's maybe needing charged up. I've never used it, so I'll plug it in.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get it charged up. Try it again some other time.
Right, I'm gonna fly through a load of stuff, so just give me a minute answer on all these and we'll get through them all, yeah?
Yep.
We'll try something different here. Right. Here we go. Manny versus Floyd was too late by at least 6, 7 years. Why should we buy into the rematch after the first one 11 years later?
Yeah, it's just another cash grab, isn't it? I'm trying to stay relevant. So, no, for me, I want to see young and up and coming fighters, no old relics that should be retired or enjoying their life after boxing instead of risking getting hurt anymore.
Well, that's what we're up against, isn't it? You think it's a good fight?
It's difficult to know who's got more left. Maybe Pacquiao's probably been more active of late, isn't he? So Mayweather's he's a genius boxer, but I never really found him that exciting. He's very, very effective and very good at what he does. But Pacquiao was more an action fighter, wasn't he? He was more exciting. So I don't know what the result would be if it did happen. I don't know. I don't know. It's just no for me, really. It's living off their names and
Yeah, a
past
bit like
glories.
a bit like Big Malk trying to be Don King, innit? I should
UK's
change
answer.
it. I should change that Porky's Corner logo thing at the side of you now to Big Malk with them giant bins, you know. Hey, what has happened to Malky?
It's like brains out of Thunderbirds, eh?
Hey, what is happening to the Malk? The Malkinator. Hey,
He should get
unbelievable.
he should get
Okay.
himself a pair of these, eh?
Hey, look at Big Malk. Oh, don't put them on here, Big Malk. Big Malk will be getting in touch with you for them. He can wear them when he goes round to Tundi's for some chicken wings and chips. Right, the guard boring us on IFL with his waistcoat stories. Is he like a relic now, the guard? I'm not going to be happy till I see him turning round on a spit. Am I with an apple in his mouth? What do you think?
And his black toenails getting singed on the fire.
Hey, what were all that? What were all that toenail gate? Do you remember?
It's like he's a Satanist or something, isn't he? Or what was it? What was it used to call the people? Goths. Say it was Goths used to go about having black nails and black hair, white faces, eh? Oh, pale makeup on and that. Maybe that's what he's an old goth.
Embarrassing. Right. Ben Whitaker. Does he beat Ezra Taylor if he fights him? Although Ezra's going to fight your man, Willie Hutchinson. But
Boy Hutchinson.
does Ben
Um,
Whitaker beat Ezra Taylor?
Going on his last performance, he kind of redeemed himself a bit, didn't he? So I'll say yes.
Okay. You know that red thing behind your ear, Andy? Is that a Dalek from Doctor Who?
Dalek, huh? Yeah. He used to press a button on the top and it used to say exterminate or something like that.
You know what, Andy? You need to fucking get out more.
I've got another one as well. Look. Well, that was my mate gave me that just for an ornament for my cavern.
Gee, Andy. I, I'm embarrassed to
That's
say I know you.
just a childhood relic, like my Evil Knievel bike is.
Mm. Eubanker's ambulance story, has it become boring now?
Yeah, well, we've heard it now, haven't we? We don't need to hear it for the rest of the week or weekend. But he's maybe highlighting a good point. If there's, I heard people saying it might have been on Talksport, but it was like football guys saying leaving Tottenham Stadium at the best of times is an absolute nightmare because the traffic's just chaos. So surely that rings alarm bells for it if somebody does get injured and you can't get them out of there.
Yeah.
It's not like you can get an air ambulance in there, is it?
No, you can't, can you? Okay. Jack Castrol against Echo and the Bunnyman. Who wins?
I'm going to say Echo Eserman on points.
I'm going to go for a draw, me. But
A
I've
draw,
been
draw.
saying all week, Echo and Cusman really
Yeah,
goes to town on him, but I think they'd shaft him and get it as a draw.
I think Jack Carroll could put a glass eye to sleep. So
Yeah.
has he changed his style? Where he's got a new trainer, isn't he? So
Yeah, a bit
I
late in
don't.
the day to be getting a trainer, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Echo Eserman will make a fight of it, but I think Jack Carroll will be his usual negative sell, isn't
Yeah.
he? He's
Okay.
very effective, but he's very negative, isn't
Flex. He's saying Kell Brook can still do the business. Yeah, he's 4 year out at ring, Kell, when he fights, and a couple of months after the fight, he's 40. What's going on here?
he? He should be staying retired. He shouldn't be into coming back. He shouldn't be in to come back. Though they were talking about Amir Khan coming back again as well, weren't they?
Well, he's
Can he
just
stay away?
finished his drug ban though now, hasn't he?
Ah,
So we've got another cheat coming back in the sport, have we?
yeah, it's not right, is it? I mean, he's
Speaking of another cheat, Billy Joe Sausages is on about making a comeback because he's got something to offer.
he's never coming back. He's never coming back. I don't ever believe. How long's he been out the ring now? Is it 5 years?
I think it's 5 year in May, isn't it?
Hmm. So, nah, that's it's just not happening, is it? Is he not about 16 stone or something?
He looks bigger than that. I mean, I remember Ozzie Smith coming out with some on channel ages ago. He's only been on a couple of times as Ozzy, but he's a nice enough kid. Smith turned around and said that he'd seen Billy Joe Saunders on social media in a white fleece jacket in a pub with his mates, and he looked like some big giant Frosty the Snowman. He
The
said he
last
looked
time I seen him, he had a
massive.
great big massive beard. He looked massive. Eh?
I don't know what's happened to Billy, but he surely can't think that he can come back at his age and do what he did.
Yeah. I mean, he was a brilliant boxer at one point, but he had a lack of discipline. He was boning up between fights, wasn't he? So he obviously wasn't in love with the game at that point. Maybe in love with the money, but not in love with the game if he can't keep his discipline.
5 year on 8th of May has been out.
Eh? Yeah, it's too long, eh?
He was only ever really in one firefight in his life, and that was Canelo, wasn't it, really? And
Yeah,
in my opinion, and a lot of other people's, and people who were there, he quit on the store, didn't
yeah.
he? He quit.
And
No shame in that. Like, he favoured him. A lot of people to get in there.
I mean, he beat Eubank Jr., but in my mind, Eubank Jr. beat himself because he didn't do nothing for the first 6 rounds and he was playing catch up, wasn't he? And if he turned it on earlier, he could even stopped Saunders, I think, near the end of the fight
Yeah, but
because
Eubank Jr. couldn't really done it with Saunders' skill for the 6 rounds, could he really? Choking him
yeah.
out. So, what do you think about Juggy is saying Crusher Ben's the hot favourite? That was Wednesday. We're now Friday, and I've just seen Juggy has come out with, well, now that Rhino's on the scene, he's swaying towards the Eubank win. I mean, these people, right? They are absolute repulsive, aren't they? They are repulsive, aren't they?
Shapeshifters, eh?
Eh, Unbelievable. So it's a pay-per-view fight. And Eddie said pay-per-view was only for world title shots when he were at Sky and Matt back in the day. So it's pay-per-view and it's on the zone, a subscription channel. I've got it here, can't get out of the deal. It's a nightmare to get out of. And all this hype that there's no belt on the line. There's no world title. So we have one English world champion as a male. But boxing's booming. Why are they lying to us constantly, Andy? Can you tell me? Because I can't fathom it out.
That's we're just being conned, eh?
Hey?
Conned. We're just being conned.
Oh, God, I've just seen something pop up. Big Malk giving his opinion on AJ's move to Lomachenko's dad. Who is advising AJ, and why does Big Malk feel that he needs to do a 33-minute sit down to talk about AJ, who's never going to have him in his fucking camp? You know what I mean? I mean, what on earth is going on? Oh my God, Don Charles is piping up. Oh God, Don Charles is piping up. Oh, Sam Jones is piping up as well on the channel, saying that Don Charles is factually wrong. Oh, what is going on here with all these lickers from the liquor store, Andy? Help me.
You're disappearing again.
What is going on with all these
What's going on with them? Ah,
liquors?
they're all losing their minds, eh? They're all. It's like they're struggling for material, struggling for stuff to talk about, aren't they? They're all jumping up for. They're like wee birds in a nest, waiting to get fed with their mouths open.
Well, I look at it like this, right? Do you know that Sam Jones?
Mhm.
Right. What is his fucking role for John Coffey, him? Does he just sit? When you, what does he do? Is he a bit fruity, him, Sam Jones? What's he hanging around there for?
Crumbs.
Hey?
Crumbs.
What's going on there? So if AJ fights Jake Paul, what does that say about him?
He's he's hungry for money. He's not interested in his legacy anyway. He obviously doesn't care about that now. But maybe that's because he got annihilated by Dubois. He thinks, well, I've been and Andy Ruiz, didn't he? So he's been pummeled by them. He's been soundly beaten by Usyk twice. So his invincibility is gone. So it's maybe just thinking to himself, I'll just grab the money, grab what money I can for get out of the sport. I mean, that's free money, that isn't it? Really.
Oh my God, I'm going to send you this, right? I'm going to send you two pictures, Andy, yeah? And I want you to put these pictures up on channel now. Hang on a minute. There you go. Hang on. Right, I've sussed out who Big Malt wants to be. He's reverted back to being. Look who he's reverted back to being.
The return of Big Mal.
Oh, look who he's returned back to being. He's gone back to being Malcolm X, hasn't he? Put it up. Put him up. Look at that. It's Big Malk. He's gone back to being Malcolm X. He's come full circle, hasn't he? Oh my God, Big Malk, what's he done? Big Malk Gate.
Now he's come to America. He's gone full, what you say, full circle.
He's gone back to being Malcolm X, Big Malky.
Better watch he doesn't
I'm
get shot.
getting, hey,
Better watch he doesn't get shot. That's what happened with him.
I'm getting worried about Big John Fury. You know, we haven't heard a peek at him. Is he still alive?
That's the last time I
What's
saw him was at
happening with Big JF?
the Wardley fight. Everybody's saying the fight was stopped too early. He said it was stopped 10 seconds too late.
Well, you have to go against the grain, money.
But he never said
Right.
anything about he never said anything about Tyson not getting stopped in the ninth round against Usyk, the first fight,
I
did
know
he?
he got away with murder there, didn't they? What about them two counts over 20 seconds against Wilder in first one?
Yeah, he's always got the rub of the green.
Okay, get your thinking head on, Andy. Right, who's the top five best pundits in boxing?
Best current pundits.
Yeah, pundits, commentators. You know what I mean? That's all same.
Um, Barry Jones, maybe.
Oh, on
Um,
yeah. No, he's a licker, Barry Jones. Yeah, go on, keep
I
going.
like him. Um, who else have you got? What's what's his name? Roland. John Roland? No, is it John Roland?
John Rowland, he's a bricktop licker.
Yeah, they're probably all lickers, aren't they? When you think about
Yeah.
it. um, I thought no, what's his name? Used to be a super middleweight. Richie Woodall was terrible. He was doing my
Richie
head in.
Woodall, oh my God, Richie Woodall is as bland as they come. Duke McKenzie,
Hugh McKenzie's good. I'll give him his
yeah,
due.
but
Yeah,
he's fallen into line though lately, hasn't he?
he's needing to get back up on his perch and tell it like it is.
Paul
Um,
Smith, Paul Smith.
Paul Smith kind of blows hot and cold, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, I seen
Uh,
him on Talksport a couple of weeks back, and he were retreating with things he'd said. You know about Rhino being a donkey and all that, and blah de blah. But I think Paul Smith and Duke McKenzie, if they hadn't have lost their arses, tried to get him mixed for a few quid. I can understand they've got families to feed. They're probably best around at the moment, in my
yeah,
opinion. And Frotch were all right as well. Davy Day's probably better than them, but they all fall into line, don't they?
David Hay was fine apart from his predictions, weren't they? His predictions always, if you were putting a bet on, put it on the opposite. Well,
Who's the worst pundit ever for predictions?
um,
No,
probably David Hay.
I'd say Horsecock, me, Johnny Horsecock.
Yeah,
Horsecock. Horsecock's always there or thereabouts, in his tight jeans. But when you've got Horsecock, when they're going on about, oh, I can see Takum beating Joshua, and oh, Eric Molina's really up for this, and Dominic Brazil, he's big.
he likes setting the scene, didn't he? Horscock
He likes what?
setting the scene, didn't
Setting summer. Who would you say is the worst pundit? It's probably them we've just mentioned.
he? Yeah, I mean, you've got Adam Smith was he's
Oh
got a nice
my God, not Mr. Bean, Super
he's got
Bean.
he's got a really dramatic voice, but it's just the wrong things coming out of his mouth, isn't it?
He's the only man I know who, when Paulie Malignaggi came out to fight Ricky Hatton, he were coming out with stuff like, and Paulie Malignaggi's coming out. He's got the skills, he's got the power, he's got the know-how. Since when has Paulie Malignaggi
Power.
a powerful puncher? He's a feather duster man like Josh Wannington and Big John Fury. Feather duster man.
What made me laugh Adam Smith was when Dillian White was weighing in for Marius Wack. Oh, he's in great shape, he says, and he was like he's like a black butter bean. He was like the Michelin man, on the scales. He was about 19 and a half stone or something, wasn't
Seen it, I seen it. He had fat hanging down over fat.
he?
Droopy tits, droopy tits, bat wings, the lot.
He's
I
in
seen
great
it, mate.
shape.
I said, remember it. And he was stood behind him. Oh, Dylan's in great shape. He's trying. What he tries to do, Super Bean. He tries to tell us something that we're not seeing. It's a bit like. Do you remember when he did the ring thing and they had Larry Holmes on?
Oh,
We were telling a story, wasn't he? On that week they had Larry Holmes. They were telling a story about how he was so excited. It were in the early 80s, and he was at school, and
a
he got
dictaphone.
his dictaphone. Yeah, yeah, you heard it, didn't you? He were walking around the school playground on his own, coming out with "Down goes Frazier, down goes Frazier." Do you know all that? And he was like trying to tell school kids something there that wasn't happening because they were like, "Who's Fraser? Well, where's he down at?" Because they probably didn't know who Joe Fraser were. Could you imagine that sort of guy in your class at school? You just go up to him, you get his ear roll, and you just twist, wouldn't you? And you say, "Look, Hand that dinner money over you. Hand it over you. You know you're from money. Hand it over, jug ears, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It down goes Fraser. Down goes Fraser. Oh, I'll tell you another beanism saying. Dale Nichols always used to owl at this one. Dale Nichols used to send me voice texts in middle at night, and all I'd pick my phone up and it'd go, "There's the power." And then about an hour later, he'd send me another one after we'd had a beer, and he'd say, "Ready for takeoff, Matt."
Ready for liftoff. A
Hey,
cacophony of noise.
and he'd say, "The middleweights are here, Johnny." Oh my God! When he's gone, we'll miss him. But
The
no, I
blue
don't
ribbon,
believe you cancer bollocks. We
the
don't
blue
believe
ribbon
it.
division,
Hey,
the blue ribbon division.
welcome to the Blue Ribbon Division. The torch paper has been lit. That's another good Dale Nichols one. He used to send me a voice text. See if I've got it. And he used to say, "The torch paper's been lit." Oh, Dale used to get really revved up about Super Bean. Moses Atoma, he's got Jermaine Franklin. What do you make of that fight?
I like that. I like that fight. I think that'll be a good fight. I think Franklin could take him to the halfway stage, maybe. Yeah. He's not very big or that, but he's skillful and he's crafty and he's got a good chin, isn't he? He got hit by Joshua and White. I thought he beat White actually. I think he got robbed in that fight. So I think that's a good fight at this stage for Atoma. So let us see where he's at. Maybe if he can take him to at least the halfway stage,
Yeah.
we'll see more than what we've seen so far anyway, won't we?
Yeah. Fabio Wardley, fighter at year, people are saying. The whisper behind the scenes, they're all saying that he's going to get it.
He's done well, for
Yeah.
having no amateur background. I think he's at this stage you would say he's overachieved. I mean, the first fight where he had with Fraser Clark, I thought Big Freeze was kind of unlucky not to get it, and I actually thought Fabio Wardley had reached his plateau at that point, but then he's proved his worth in the rematch with ironing out Fraser Clark, and then he's done well. There's no doubt about it. He's got to take your hat off to him what he's done, and now Joe Parker's come out with a failed test, isn't he? So for that fight.
Okay. Boxer size Ben, will he survive without Big Meech?
He's got a few. He's got Wardley, hasn't he? So and a Tuma. So
Yeah.
he doesn't need Big Meech, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that. We spoke about the Manny situation, didn't we, and Floyd? Lee Wood and Josh Warrington. Lee Wood would be 38. Warrington's 35 today, so he's in his 36th year. Warrington 32, 4-1. He's had 290 rounds. That's a lot for a featherweight. Lee Wood, 28 and 4. He's had 179 rounds, so he's had a lot. He's had 111 rounds less. So Lee Wood's the fresher guy. He's a bigger puncher. Do you see Warrington beating him? Did you even see the fight happening? I just don't see it happening, mate.
Nah, it's been talked about for a while, isn't it? So on and off.
Yeah, but there were
But
a conclusive knockout in the first one. So why does it need a rematch?
it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And wanting needs to retire. He's had enough punishment, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's like you said before. He throws less punches, but maybe more headbutts. He's always coming in with his head. So
yeah.
um,
Okay.
it's nah. I don't want to see that.
We fights November 29th against Michael Webster, Curtis Woodhouse's guy. Who have you got to win that?
Oh, Huey was well given up if he can't win that one.
Well, he's got a guy pushing 400 in rankings.
Yeah.
Yui were coming back to make a statement, wasn't he, apparently?
Yeah, he needs to. Maybe he needs to be fighting somebody like Franklin or Michael Hunter. That fight was mooted for a while, wasn't it? And that never came to fruit.
Yui against Michael Hunter would have been a great fight.
Nah, that'd be a good fight. Watch that.
want to talk to you about Zach Parker. Do you think he had a raw deal in that fight recently? Just
Oh yeah,
against
definitely.
Boatsy?
Yeah, I think that was a disgrace. Buatsi just wasn't at the races, was he? It's
No,
almost like that Smith's fight's taking something out of me. Unless he was just having a bad night. I suppose we'll see going forward in his next fight where he's at. But certainly wasn't at the races that night, was he?
no, no, he won't. But then again, Zach Parker got a gift against Darrell Williams, didn't he?
Yeah, it's maybe just payback for that.
What about Liam Cameron, Troy Williams? Sorry, Troy Jones. They're saying he got a gift, Liam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that could have been a draw. Maybe it's one of the sometimes you get fights where neither fighter really deserves to win. But it was maybe a close fight. Yeah, it's probably a surprise decision. But I thought Lyndon Arthur won that night. His fight though that night, despite getting dropped. Was it the second round he got dropped? He came back well. I thought I like Lyndon Arthur. But
Mm.
I don't, Steve. They were talking about the winner of Zach Parker and Joshua Buatsi fighting the winner of Benavides and Anthony Yard, but I don't see Joshua Buatsi doing anything with Benavides. No, I'm picking Benavides to win that fight.
Mm. Uh, yeah. This
That's
Anthony Joshua situation. I've got. Have you got Benny Beaters to beat Yard though? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I've got
Wait,
Lee Wood to. I've got Lee Wood to do Warrington, and I've
yeah,
got Benny Beaters to do Yard. I like Yard though. He comes across as a
yeah.
nice kid. I think his trainer's a cock. I'm not just saying that because of the him and Big Malk sent me that contract, which were absolute shit. As if I'd never seen a contract before. That's all I used to deal with, Big Rons. They were first things I wanted to have a nosy at, and I got to have a look at loads of contracts up there from other years. To see what how it works. I wanted to
Just
know
to,
full mechanism. So what they sent me was shit. And Peter De Freitas dissected it perfectly because he knows what he's on with. And I hope you're well, Pete. And you're welcome.
how's he doing, Peter? Is he doing
Well,
all
he's
right?
battling cancer, isn't he? And when he's well, he'll get in touch with me. Obviously, had phone issues, so I lost all my numbers on him. But he'll email me when he's better, when he's ready to come back on. He's welcome on any time, Peter De Freitas. But why is it down to Turkey to put AJ Fury on? Because Eddie said if Turkey can't make it, it won't happen. So it's obviously both teams are pricing themselves out, aren't they? But I think if Turkey washes his hands with them, they'd just come begging anyway for the fight because they're both
Yeah,
shot to shit, and it'd be free money for now. But they're saying it only does about 65 million in UK, and they're going to need 20 each, and then another 25 will be split between promoters and everything else, won't it? But why can't they just put it on? Because they've been taking for years off us, haven't they?
Turkey needs to call their bluff. They've taken a lot of money off of him, haven't they? So, and
They've
they
took a
don't.
lot off him, and if they don't take the fight, I think he could turn around and say, "Piss off."
Yeah, it's not like they've shown a lot of gratitude, is it? From my perspective, and I mean, when you going out there and probably when Fury went out there to fight Usyk, I mean, all you're hearing coming out his mouth is obscenities. And for me, I'm not a prude in any way, shape, or form, but if you're wanting young folk to be interested in boxing, look at somebody like Usyk. He's a role model. Fury's effing seeing, blinding, and shouting
Do you know why
nonsense.
he was
That's
doing that? Do you know why he was doing that?
he was
Because he
scared.
was shitting his pants,
Yeah,
acting odd, like Joe Parker were acting odd before he fought Ward. I mean, let's have it right. Parker tested dirty for cocaine on the morning of the Wardley fight, so technically he's out his face all day, isn't he?
yeah. I didn't think he'd be like that, to be honest.
Well, they all said Lucas Brown. Oh, he comes across lovely and such a gentleman. He's took nothing. He's so convincing. Then he went and tested dirty again. Our buzzing
The-
went Rhino filled him in.
yeah, that's
Uh,
his,
in
his best
in
win.
other note, you what?
Probably Rhino's best win. That.
Yeah, some 40-year-old 20 stone fat man tattooed penis. Right. In other news, water's wet. Plus, Juggies, all his mouth's wet because of Juggies has been noshing off somebody worth millions and millions, Ollie Mewers, and he has announced that he's going to train Ollie Mewers for a Misfits fight on Andrew Tate's Misfits company. Andrew Tate's, isn't he the man
Now
that's just been locked up for sex offences or something? Have they all got acquitted on him or something now?
he's going to be fighting, isn't he? He used to be in UFC at one time.
Well, Big Malk's popped up and he's going on about Andrew Tate's core strength, and he's celebrating Andrew Tate. He goes from one to other, doesn't he, Big Malk? He's gone from Eddie Hearn, Bricktop to Kinahan to Turkey to Andrew Tate now looking for a home.
What I want to know is what's Andrew Tate's bone density like?
I don't know.
What the?
Is it as strong as Joe Joyce's?
I seen a I seen a video of him training the other day. Is he planning a comeback?
Oh, Joe
Big,
Joyce.
big juggernaut. Yeah.
He's in his 41st year, mate.
He's
41
younger than
next
Chisora,
year.
though.
What's he going to do? 41 next year.
He's younger than Chisora and Zhang, though, isn't he? And they're still hanging
Well,
about,
they've
aren't they?
all had a taste at good life, haven't they? They're not. Do you think these boxers, right? Do you think these boxers are going to piss off at 36 like Froch when they've made a few million quid? No, they're going to keep hanging in there. You've already seen Rhino on Talksport. He can't string a sentence together. Derek's at that next stage up than Rhino. He's shot to shit. And the only one higher than Derek's Riddick Bowe and James Tony. Have you heard them?
Oh, James Tony's bad, eh? I heard him quite recently. Aye, he needed subtitles to see what he was saying. He was quite brutal, man.
I saw
Brutal.
James Tony trying to tell that YouTuber that he's a 14-time world champion at all these different weights. And he said, "Oh, you're not counting IBA, are you?" And James Tony get him that scary look, as if he were going to absolutely pull his head off.
He's a bad man,
Don't
James
ca-
Tony. He's some fighter, wasn't he?
yeah,
What a
but we
fighter.
don't. Yeah, but James, we don't count the IBA. It sounds like a fucking aircraft. What next? The KFC belt. Is English going to turn up? Yes or no?
Yes.
AJ's last world title win, Andy. When were it?
Must be about 5, 6 years ago, is it?
Who left 2020? Fury's last world title win.
Was that in Ngannou?
No.
Was that in World Cup?
Del
Oh, was
Boy
it?
2022. Yesterday's men, aren't they, Andy?
They're in the past now. I mean, you put them in with anybody in the top 10, even maybe top 20, and there's no guarantee they're going to win, is there?
No.
Well, I think Fury's got more left than Joshua, I would say. His last performance is better than Joshua, wasn't he? But he was fighting safe, wasn't he? He wasn't committing
Listen,
himself.
mate. Joshua looked scared to death going to the ring, and once he got clipped with the jab, he was knackered. But what I want to know, and Max has mentioned it tonight, why are they looking to not put Joshua in UK again? Because if he fights in December, that's what 14, 15 months out at UK. He's only got to go till September, and then he's 2 years not fighting at UK. Is Joshua serving a silent one? People are asking behind the scenes, and Terry knows something what's going on, but he ain't let on because he's in with all mate people who know Joshua, isn't he?
Right.
So I'm starting to wonder if some of these comments I'm getting people saying, well, Porky, keep going on about Lee Wood 19 and a half month. Then he fought. Opie Price 25 month, but he hasn't fought yet. People keep having these long breaks and we don't get to know what's going on, do we? Dylan White missing out of England a long time. Felix Cash, blah, blah, blah. We don't get to know what's going on. Is Joshua serving a silent one? Did he test dirty for John Coffey fight? And are they keeping it hush to keep Turkey, Bricktop, and Hills happy because Fury wants his payday? Something just does not fucking add up, does it?
Quite possibly. I mean, this could be how he's getting the mystery injuries. No, have to get an operation to sort that out. That'll be another few months. Just kicking the can down the road just to cover it up, if
Yeah.
that's what the case is. We can only
Okay.
speculate.
Right, well, I'm going to get off. Do you want? Can you do me a big mouth thumbnail?
Big mouth thumb. I'll do that picture. Yeah, yeah.
Stick both of them on and stick the logos on. Just make them look utter cunts what they are. So, big mouth. What do you want to kiss and make up? Sending me stupid contracts, big mouth. 'Cause if I'm going to hand an EMI lolly over to you, but you can't mention me on social media. And if you do, you forfeit this. And what a load of shit! If I'm going to sign out, you haven't got 20 pence, Mal. Right, Andy, it's been a pleasure. I better get in the shower, get ready, otherwise I'll be in trouble. I'm going to go out. I'll get this, as soon as this is up, rendered through, I'll get it wet waxed straight out, and then I'll be shirt on and gone. All right, well, listen, you take care, kid. Pop, pop, bang. Thanks for
Check
liking,
out,
subscribing, leaving a comment.
check out Andy's cavern.
Don't forget to subscribe to Andy's Cabin. He's so close to getting his monetization license. He'll be able to go out for a pint then without asking their lass for some pocket money. Because Andy's old school. He tips his wages up every week to their lass in a packet.
The brown envelope.
The brown envelope. All right, pal. You take care. Cheers, mate.
Okay, mate. All the best. Cheers.
Well, that was Andy, who's not from Aberdeen, boys and girls. He's from Perth. And that's about it, really. Pop, pop, bang. You've had a good do at me today, and I'm shattered now, but time to hit the hard road. Well, I had a good night out for ages, so peace out. I will resurface sometime on Sunday night, probably with Kent or somebody who knows the boxing. All right, go on, have a great evening, what's left of it. And don't be fooled by these charlatans in boxing. What you have to do when they're coming out in these interviews and they're saying things, right? And you know what I'm on about, the usual characters. Just think the opposite of what they're saying because 99% what comes out of their mouths is absolute bullshit. One piece out. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. All right. I'm going to go see my man now and boost the coins. Up, up, bang.